Papua New Guinea, an island nation just off the northern coast of Australia, one of the most remote places on the planet. For many villagers who live here, access to health care and hope is limited. With the nearest hospital up to 4 days away by canoe, an emergency can go from dangerous to deadly quickly.
We heard many stories of people dying, trying to get to the only hospital. So life and death is very close here.
But the roar of Samaritan Aviation's float planes brings hope to the nearly 250,000 people living along the 700-mile Sepik River.
I'm gonna down him, bro. Samaritan Aviation basically is a lifeline to all those people that live on the river. And most of the emergencies we deal with are life and death critical. If we're not here, people are dying.
Samaritan Aviation operates what are essentially air ambulances that fly these injured and sick villagers to the only hospital in the region. In a remote village along the Sepik River, this 9-year-old girl was bitten by a venomous snake. Anywhere else, anti-venom would be injected and she'd recover quickly. But in the remote regions of Papua New Guinea, her condition is deteriorating fast. At Samaritan's base, an emergency call comes in.
All right, you got everything you need?
And the team springs into action.
Go fly. Clear? Yeah, Chris, just giving you an update. We'll be landing in around 25 minutes. Praying that this patient can hold on until we can get there.
Meanwhile, for this father, any hope for his daughter's survival fades with every minute she goes without help. But when one of Samaritan Aviation's planes arrives, treatment is started immediately as she is prepared for the flight to the hospital, where she makes a full recovery.
Samaritan Aviation is hope in action. We're hope for healing for them. We're hope for life.
Your coming is, I would say, to me, it's a miracle.
Okay, Yamazales, thank you. There's a parable in the New Testament that Jesus spoke of that talks about what a good Samaritan is and how we're supposed to love our neighbors as ourselves and go above and beyond even when it's not expected. But Jesus also said, you know, what you do to the least of these in my name, you do as unto me. And that's really the goal for all of us, is to be the hands and feet of Jesus.
The ministry plays a vital role in helping villagers stay healthy and alive.
We get emergency calls for everything from appendicitis, breech births, tuberculosis, cerebral malaria, snake bites. We've got pig bites, people falling out of trees, trauma wounds from tribal fights, and every other kind of general sickness that you can ever imagine.
But life-saving emergency flights are just one part of Samaritan Aviation's mission. There is a hospital ministry that serves the patients who are flown in by providing food, clothing, and support during their stay. The team also delivers medical supplies to remote aid posts, provides quick response when there is a natural disaster or sickness outbreak, and sets up community health programs that have a lasting impact on these remote villages. By meeting the people's physical needs, Samaritan's staff is able to tend to their spiritual needs as well.
All right, I'm going to pray real quick, guys. God, thanks for today. Pray for a safe flight. Pray for this medicine to work. We're going into these remote areas. People are curious and like, why are you here? What are you guys doing here? And then we're able to share with them who Jesus is and why we do what we do here. People are seeing the idea of grace in action and the idea of a free gift with no strings attached. And that's really who we are. We're in there offering a free service. We're saving their life. They don't owe us anything.
Second on left side now.
They do what Jesus modeled for us. That's what Samaritan Aviation is all about.
Thank you, thank you.
Hope in action by bringing vital medical services and eternal hope to these forgotten people.
You save one life, you are saving the nation.
And the nation of Papua New Guinea is grateful and is partnering with Samaritan Aviation to expand operations into other remote areas.
There are needs all around New Guinea, and in particular in the western Gulf provinces, which is the other side of the island. We have a partnership agreement with the National Department of Health, the national government. We're partnered with the Provincial Health Authority to begin expansion plans for the Western Province.
While this vision for future growth is exciting, it also presents challenges.
With expansion comes needs, increased needs for staff, increased needs for funding, and so we can't do this alone. We need your help, and I want you to consider today how you can partner with Samaritan Aviation to continue to offer hope and access, to be hope in action to those people in the remote areas of Papua New Guinea.